Such a Nerd Podcast. Keep calm and truck nuts.
We passed up on the stair. We spoke of was and when, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend, which gave us some surprise. I spoke into his eyes. I thought you died alone a long, long time ago. I know, not me. I never lost control. Your face took place with the man who sold the world. I laughed and shook his hand and made my way back home.
Welcome everyone to Such a Nerd Podcast. I'm Mr. T.I.P.
I'm... God damn it. No, the worst part is I gave you that name and I didn't think you were actually going to use it.
Oh, I used it.
Yeah, threw me off.
Used it like an old condom. What?
I do that
Yeah.
when I master.
You gotta save money. Yeah, you gotta save money, man.
What's my name? I don't have a name. I am that
Dave
who is
Grohl.
unnamed. No, fuck that. Giving him too much credit in the past already.
So we are back to talk about some stuff.
I don't even know what we're talking about this week.
I know, it's great. I can't wait to see your reaction on some of this.
Do we have a story this week?
We do not have a story this week.
Oh well.
Because I was sick this week.
No, you weren't.
Yes, I was.
This is down with the sickness.
Now, I woke up today and my throat was really scratchy, and I was like, man, I'm not going to be able to do all the voices I can normally do without killing myself, so...
You like how we're watching Killer Instinct, but they're still saying it's Mortal Kombat X singles?
Yeah, sure.
So I couldn't help but just notice that. I was like, I swear to God, I just saw Saberwolf.
No, that was fucking Baraka.
Who's not even in the game.
I know.
Gotcha. All right, sorry. Moving on
All right, shout-outs.
to...
People.
Gary, Kirk, cousin,
You like that? You like that?
wife, wolf, beard, MMA,
Chota
redneck,
boy.
Chota boy. I'm lost after that.
Yeah, I think...
I did the best I
that's
could.
I think that's all the officials that we have.
We have the official story of the podcast,
We do.
Mr. Jesse.
He's the official story.
He's in the story, isn't he?
I know he is, but
He's a
I thought
predominant character now.
I thought he
Unless
was
you kill him.
the official character of the podcast.
He can be the official character. There you go.
All right. Official plot device of the podcast.
We've already killed you once. We're just using you to move the story forward.
Distressing news.
Oh, no.
Redskins lost.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah, terrible.
Yeah, I turned it off halfway.
Really?
Of course I did.
I sat through the whole thing.
I knew it was coming. And you know what? I'd rather play Black Ops on my day off.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
By the way, I am completely a Call of Duty player now.
Well, like every major publication had us finishing last in the NFC, had us going 2-14 or 3-13. So the fact that we went 9-7, won the division, went to a playoff game, can't be too mad about that.
Yeah. It was amazing to see how many Cowboys fans became quickly Green Bay fans.
I know, right?
Broke my heart being Green Bay with my second team. I was like, oh, at least I get to move on.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. So even though y'all beat us, I got to cheer you on this weekend.
It's things.
So
for
it's
nostrils.
tonight. It starts at 8. It's
No,
about to start.
Tonight is. I thought tonight was.
No, Green Bay plays
Pittsburgh
tonight.
and-
Yeah, it starts at 8. Caps play at 7. Green Bay plays at 8.
I'll take your word for it, sir.
Yep, they're about to start now.
All right.
In case you're wondering when we're recording.
Did you play the lottery at all?
Fuck no, I don't
No?
give into this Powerball bullshit. You're
That's
just people feeding a system.
That's all anybody was talking about.
I got so tired of hearing about Powerball. I lied to some coworkers and said I did buy Powerball tickets, and I was like, If I win, I'm going to bring you guys on. They're like, oh, if we win, we're going to give you money. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah, totally.
You fucking liar.
Let me see your ticket.
Yeah, I'm glad I didn't get hit with that, because I'd have been like, about that. It's at home.
No, I've never played the lottery in my life, not one time.
You bought in Powerball, didn't you?
I did.
God damn it.
I did.
Gets everybody. It's the greed.
I was like $1.5 billion. Can't pass that up. Come on.
Sure you can. You can not waste that money.
I can spend that $2 on a fucking Snickers.
Damn right. Guess which one's going to give me more satisfaction? I never win anything.
Yeah, me either.
Actually, no. I would probably do better with the Powerball ticket because Snickers hurts my teeth.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Let's talk about my dental issues.
Some other news.
Other news. Do I got a no? Nah, I got no noise for that.
No. Ladies and gentlemen,
Yes.
last week when we wrapped up the show,
Josh got pregnant.
I did.
Yeah.
I also got fucking annihilated. There is a term that we here at Such a Nerd Podcast like to use. It's called sloppy pickle.
You got sloppy pickle?
We got sloppy pickle. I got
Yeah, we
sloppy
did.
pickle.
I've never seen you actually finish your beer.
Yeah, so for
We ran it out.
obviously most people aren't going to know, but we always start with a 12-pack each,
Yeah.
and we both crushed our 12-pack.
It was terrible.
It was terrible. We got done like really early, like 8:30 or something.
We didn't even really start drinking until the fighting game started.
That's true. Yeah.
That's when it started flowing like water. It was just
the beer
over.
flows like wine.
Oh, dude. Literally, I think I had like 3 beers the whole show, and then we started playing that, and I was just like, rematch!
So, for anybody who doesn't know, sloppy pickle comes from Beer Fest.
Yes, slap and tickle.
Yes, he's this girl's hitting on him. He's like, "Oh, baby, you want a little slap and tickle?" And his friends are like, "Are you sure you want to do this?" He's like, "I'm a sloppy pickle," and that's where it comes from. So, yeah, I definitely got sloppy pickle last week. It was crazy. We played Street Fighter. Then I got the PlayStation 3 out. We played some Capcom versus SNK.
2.
Haven't played that in years.
And we were trying to unlock You Bitch.
You bitch.
That's Ultra Regal, isn't it? Regal? I don't know how to pronounce his name.
I think we ended up going with Shin Akuma as you bitch.
In that game, he's just called Ultimate Akuma, isn't he?
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's You Akuma and You Regal.
Yeah.
Regal. Whatever.
Regal.
No, I thought we were after Regal.
Well, either way, we didn't.
We got to Akuma, he just whipped our ass.
Yeah, he did fucking whip our ass.
It's like, yeah, I don't see us beating him. We don't play like we used to.
Not at all. Not at all.
It was fun, though.
It was a lot of fun. So, yeah, that was cool. All right, let's go on to movie news.
I was hoping that you still had the PlayStation 3 down here earlier in the week when I was like, let's play Guilty Gear.
It definitely wasn't, and like I said, I was sick, so...
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Even if you were playing Street Fighter 4 at the time, but it's okay.
I was not.
You asked me to play Street Fighter 4.
Yeah, and then like 2 hours later, you were like,
I'm feeling
I'll play
Guilty
some
Gear.
Guilty Gear.
I don't know why. I got into like a massive Guilty Gear kick this week. Oh, I know why. I was watching Maximilian play it.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah.
Watching Maximilian dude play games, dude. I don't know what it is about him. He's good at every fighting game he plays.
Yes, he is.
It almost annoys me. It's like I struggle in games I think I'm good at, and then I watch him play, and I'm like, oh, well, he's good at this, and he's like, I don't even touch this game. And it's like, you're an ass.
Yeah, he's like, I haven't played this game in 12 years.
Let me do this 15-hit combo. Wow, that was great. Fuck you, Max.
All right, movie news.
All right, movie news. Go.
What was that?
It's my new noise.
Jesus.
We're upgrading the production value.
That's one thing we are not doing, sir.
Now we have lyrics.
All right, Legendary Pictures was sold to a Chinese group called Wanda.
Legendary?
Legendary. I'm upset about this.
That's not cool.
I don't like that at all.
Look what they did to King of Fighters. The Chinese.
Like, that
was a regional joke.
There's just been, like, Legendary Pictures has been one of my, like, favorite movie production companies over the last few years. Like, they've done a lot of stuff.
They do some of the best stuff. Didn't they do, who did Machete? That wasn't Legendary.
It was not Legendary.
Oh, well.
So that's one of the things I pulled up here. So this is
Ninja Assassin?
Yep. All the Batman movies, the Christopher Nolan Batman movies, they did all them. They're doing all the Superman movies, 300, Watchmen, Hangover, Trick or Treat, Ninja Assassin,
Inception. Holy crap.
Let's see.
Godzilla.
Man of Steel, I already said that. Pacific Rim, Jurassic World.
So they're pretty much
Steve Jobs,
Krampus. That's the new one.
So yeah, they've released a ton of shit over the last few years.
A ton of great shit.
Yes.
When we say shit, this isn't shit.
No, it's good shit.
It's not poop.
No. It's good shit. So I'm a little worried about it because, I mean, they have stuff in production. Like, they're still working on the sequel to Godzilla.
Yeah.
They got the Kong Skull Island coming out. They're going to do the whole crossover, King Kong versus Godzilla. They have a lot of stuff on the books, so I'm just I'm worried that new management is going to come in and be like, oh yeah, all that stuff, we're not doing any of that.
Wow. I'm yawning. You should talk.
No, I don't want to talk. My throat hurts.
Okay. You shouldn't take so much dick. Whoa. Just cough out another 3 inches, will you? I don't think it's a good thing. That could be really bad for that company. They do make a lot of amazing movies.
Yes.
How the hell did this even happen?
So in production, Warcraft.
Oh my god.
Kong Skull Island we talked about.
You fucking just killed my boner for Warcraft.
Yeah, sorry. But yeah,
if you've listened to the show, you've heard we are very happy about the way the Warcraft movie looks.
Yes.
Do you think they're gonna? I don't want to talk about it. We'll talk next week. I'm in shock.
Obviously, Warcraft is already done. It's coming out in a few months, so that's already done. But what's to stop them? Again, new management coming in and saying, "Yeah, that was really cute what you guys did. We're not going to do another one."
I hated King Kong as a child. Just scrap that whole movie.
Yeah, something like that.
And that old guy who was like, "We need to make a King Kong movie." Now he's like, "Oh." Well,
we're Chinese. We never liked Godzilla. Fuck Godzilla.
Whoa! It's true. Yeah. They're racist against the Japanese.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck.
Yep.
Godzilla! Moving on.
All right.
Sorry.
Did you see the new Cloverfield trailer?
I didn't see the trailer, but I saw that there was a poster, and I was like, why? The movie sucked balls.
I thought it was all right.
I thought it was terrible.
All right.
You get half of a movie that doesn't matter, and then you get a found footage movie about a monster.
Yes. Yeah. I definitely could have used a little bit more of the monster, for sure. But no, I thought it was okay. It was fine. Like, the acting was fine. You had T.J. Miller in there. He was, funny in most of his parts. But so you didn't see the new trailer.
Let's go to the party. Woo! Is it a real movie this time?
It is a real movie this time.
I'll give it credit then.
Okay. So it actually starts out. John Goodman's in it, first of all.
I feel John Goodman about that.
Me too. I'll watch him in anything. And
that's awesome.
Mary Elizabeth Winstead, a.k.a. Ramona Flowers from Scott Pilgrim.
No shit.
And some other guy that I've never heard of. Yeah, I like all of them.
Except for a guy I've never heard of.
I've never
heard of.
Yeah, I've never heard of him.
God damn it.
But it starts, all three of them are like, they're like doing a puzzle, and then they're like playing games, like, cards and stuff like that. And the camera kind of pulls back, and you realize they're like in a bomb shelter.
Huh.
So they're like sitting there doing their thing, and then all of a sudden you hear like the, and the whole room shakes and everything.
So basically they're already prepared for the monster, and they're just kind of trying to wait it out. The apocalypse.
So here's the interesting part, is that I keep wanting to say Mary. Is it Mary Elizabeth or Mary Allison?
I thought it was Mary Elizabeth. I
think it's Elizabeth. I'll just say Mary.
Mary Jane.
Mary grabs like a whiskey bottle and smashes John Goodman over the head with it.
Wow.
And then bolts up the stairs like to try to get outside, and he's like, no, don't go out. So at this point you have no idea that it's a Cloverfield movie, so you're like, what, does he have like these guys trapped down here? Is he like, we're going to be this weird family and live in this bomb shelter kind of deal?
Is it strange that there's probably a bigger twist in the trailer than it is in the movie? Because you would think in the trailer you're trying to show off the movie, and the fact that the twist is in the trailer, it's like, whoa.
I think there's more to it than that, but anyway, she gets out of the first door, and then there's like a second door, so there's like an airlock chamber kind of deal going on.
Yeah.
she locks the door behind her, and then she's going to go out the like main door, and then she looks out the window, and her hand goes up over her mouth, like she can't believe what she's seeing. So, and then it cuts, and then it says, the movie's actually called 10 Cloverfield Lane.
Yeah. Which I didn't understand the title, but I guess it makes more sense if they're talking about the domestics of being in a bomb shelter and then going outside to the atrocity of the situation.
Yes. I will say it looks interesting. I like the cast, 2/3 of it anyway.
Talking to you, Chick and John Goodman.
So there's a couple other things of noteworthiness here. First of all, it's coming out March 11th.
Whoa.
Which is 2 months away.
That isn't... they did a very good job of keeping quiet. They obviously did not work on Suicide Squad.
That was part number one, was that I had heard like 2 years ago they were thinking about doing another Cloverfield, and that's the last I heard about it. That's it. And then all of a sudden, there was no like, oh, it's casted, it's being filmed, all this other stuff. Bam, here's trailer coming out in 2 months. See you
I
then,
like
bitches.
that.
I like it too.
Why do films nowadays just feel the need to build a hype train?
I can't believe they kept it secret.
Can I? Actually, no, I can't.
No.
Because Cloverfield was a pretty big movie. And to see that it's just getting a sequel and it's like, bam, bitches, 2 months. Whoa! Mind blown.
Yes, craziness.
I wish I had been a bigger fan of the original, but I liked the idea of the original. I just didn't like the execution.
Okay, fair enough.
So, I'd actually be more willing to give the sequel a chance, I think, than I
Yeah,
would.
this one, it's not found footage or anything like that. It's like an actual movie.
I hate found footage movies
I know
so
you do.
much.
I know.
Blair Witch should have been the end of it. It was
No, we have to have 27 Paranormal Activities.
No, there was one other series. I can't remember the name of it, but it was pretty good. It was like some going into a like an old prison found footage movie. It was pretty cool. I don't remember the name of it at all.
Was
Do you
it
know-
a horror movie?
Yeah, it was like a horror movie, and it was like we used to be a prison, and everybody died here. There was a horrific accident, and then they stay the night there, and they get trapped, and they can't get out.
Was it Grave Encounters?
Yes, Grave Encounters. Did you see the sequel?
I did.
I like the twist in the sequel.
I thought they were both really good.
Yeah, I actually thought they were pretty good. That was the last found footage movie I was actually like, you know what? That was good.
Yes, and the twist was good. You're right.
Oh, when they got out and they were in the elevator and shit.
Yes.
I was like,
yes.
what the fuck? Yeah, that was cool.
There's another one that's, I don't know if you've seen it or not, that I actually liked as well. It's called As Above, So Below.
I didn't see that one.
No.
I did see Diary of the Dead.
That was horrible.
That was really bad.
That was horrible.
Oh, God. It was so cheesy.
But yeah, As Above, So Below. Check it out if you haven't seen it. It's pretty good.
I think I might have to do that.
All right, moving on.
All right.
After the success of Creed, Michael B. Jordan speaks out about what he thinks about his role in Fantastic Four. So he, of course, played Johnny Storm in the new Fantastic Four.
Yeah. And then he went on to do a good movie.
Yes.
And then cut that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, editing.
He came and he was basically like, look, as an actor, you can go in and give it 110% every day, but not everything's always going to work out. He's like, there's studio issues, director issues. He's like, nobody set out saying, like, we want to make the worst superhero movie ever. But it happened.
But it happened. He can admit it.
Yeah.
Good
So,
on him.
yeah, I thought that was pretty good for him to be like, I'm not going to let it ruin my career or anything,
And he didn't. He's up for Academy friggin' Awards.
Is he up for an Academy?
Huh?
Is he up for one?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
I think I'm
he
talking
probably
out of my
should
ass.
be, though.
You see the size of that fight stick?
I do.
I want to buy one just to play with it. Sorry, we're
Just
looking at
to
the new
stick
Street
it in
Fighter
your
5
poophole.
like mini stick.
You can sit right on the top, right on the joystick, and wiggle around.
Wiggle, wiggle, whale.
There you
Oh God, call back.
go. Star Wars The Force Awakens will not have an extended cut, but will have deleted scenes on the Blu-ray. We now know one of those scenes.
Do we?
Yes.
What is
we do.
that scene?
It features Maz Kanata, who's the little orange alien-looking thing that had the lightsaber.
Yeah, I can't remember what the golden girl.
Yeah.
She looks like a golden girl.
With the little eyes, she's got the big
Big old glasses
Yeah,
with
there
the
you go.
imprints when they come off.
Yeah. I hope I'm not spoiling anything for anybody, but there's a line in the movie where she's like, "I'm no Jedi, but I know the Force." Apparently, in one of the deleted scenes, you were going to see that because stormtroopers were going to come in and bum rush them, and she was going to use the Force to bring like the ceiling down on top of them. So she may not be a Jedi, but she knows about the Force and how to use it.
I would believe that is a scenario.
Yeah.
I mean, how the hell... even Luke was Force sensitive without being a Jedi.
Yeah, exactly.
She was Force sensitive, and she was just never found, and she was never trained. Eventually,
I think
you're
it's
going to learn
plausible.
how to use a portion of the power, I would think.
Maybe she was banging Yoda back in the day.
Damn, they were about the same height.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, my favorite two colors, green and orange.
Oh, Jesus.
That's fucking gross.
Oscar nominations have been announced.
Yay.
Star Wars has 5.
Really?
Yeah, mostly for sound, visual effects, stuff like that.
No good actors. All right.
No. No screenplay, no actors, no best picture. Mad Max has 10.
I believe it.
The Revenant has 12.
How many does John Wick have?
0.
That's bullshit.
I think that came out last year, didn't it?
I don't remember. I just remember
I mean,
watching them both
2014.
at the same time and being like, John Wick's better.
I'm pretty sure John Wick came out yeah, it did, because it came out right after Godzilla, so it came out 2014.
I think it was, I don't remember. Somebody told me I had to be trolling. I was like, I'm not trolling. John Wick is better than Mad Max.
I mean, look, they're both good. Like I said, they're both good. I would watch both of them anytime.
I watched them both in the same day, and at the end of the day, I was like, I enjoyed John Wick more.
I don't disagree.
Apparently, I troll for saying that. I'm like, no, I'm sincere. I mean that. I like John Wick. It was great.
Sylvester Stallone,
Sylvester Stallone.
M. Night Shyamalan Stallone.
Yes.
Sylvester Stallone was, in fact, nominated for Best Supporting Actor. A lot of people saying he should be, so he was. Just wanted to put that out there.
Think he'll get it? You saw the movie.
I'm going to say yeah.
Wow.
I'm going to say yeah.
Hey, give it to him. He's old.
Exactly. Give it to him. X gonna give it to you.
Gonna give it to you.
Razzie nominations have been posted as well.
Oh.
No surprise. Fantastic Four.
Worst movie ever.
Paul Blart Mall Cop, Pixels, and The Cobbler, the most nominated movies.
That sounds about right. I think Pixels will win.
I haven't seen any of them, and I don't plan to.
I haven't, but I know only one attacked my childhood.
Well, yeah, that's true. Yeah, Fantastic Four, I could always take it or leave it, so it was whatever. Also off the God damn it.
You're fucking up left and right.
Also off the success of Creed,
Yes.
Ryan Coogler signs on to direct Black Panther.
Is that a good thing?
That is a great thing. I like that a lot.
Well, I guess we'll see what he does.
So, Ryan Coogler, of course, directed Creed.
I thought they had already started filming Black Panther.
No.
Oh, I'll be damned.
He directed Creed. He also directed another film called Fruitvale Station, which I never saw because it's based on a true story, and I know the true story, and I didn't want to cry, and I knew I would cry, so I've never seen it.
Oh, don't be a bitch. Just watch it.
I heard it was very good, though. But Creed was great, and yeah, I think he'll do a great job, so I'm excited.
I still like the character design that they've shown off. Very minimally.
We're both fucking up.
Hell yeah. I had to watch out for you.
Such a fuck-up podcast.
That they've shown off very minimally in the trailer for Civil War, but he's an interesting character to begin with, so I was already kind of interested. It's not like Ant-Man where I was like, really? Ant-Man got a movie?
Really?
Crazy.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers movie had some leaked concept art.
Oh.
So you said you had not seen this.
No.
So I'm going to get your live reaction.
By the way, Old Man Logan's pretty fucking cool.
Oh, yeah. Did you read it?
I've read about half of it.
Okay.
I'm enjoying the shit out of it.
Yeah, I like that one a lot. Like I said, my favorite Wolverine story.
I can agree. Even though I don't read many comics, but shit. Alright, so what am I looking at?
So,
Is that supposed to be Zed?
no.
Why does he look like a millipede?
How do you zoom in?
You don't. You just click on it. It should enlarge the image, shouldn't it?
Alright, so that's the first one. It's just kind of, well, this is what a fight scene would look like.
Why does it look organic?
What, the actual Megazord?
Yeah.
We're going to get to that in a second. So,
It looks like a monster itself.
I actually, the first time I looked at it, I was like, I don't like that. But when you go down a little bit...
Yes. Are they all in the face?
They are all in the face.
I thought that in the original show, they're all embedded in the chest.
So, that is a point of contention that I've never been able to figure out exactly where they are. Because when you go to the inside cockpit view, it looks like the same glass window that is on the pterodactyl when it flies on. But then somebody always told me that they were in the head, not in the chest. And I'm like, what?
I always thought it was the chest.
I don't know. But yeah, so this one, so it's the head of the Megazord. It has a clear visor over its face. So the Rangers themselves kind of make the face.
Yeah.
The way they sit in it.
I mean, it's stupid.
Alright, so you don't like that one.
Why are they changing it? This is DeviantArt. What are they fucking up? Whoa, is that Zordon?
That is Zordon.
What the fuck?
Zordon looks like Dr. Manhattan.
Yeah, just in a capsule.
Yes.
He's supposed to be a big floaty head. Dude, he looks wicked, though.
Rita.
Is fucking hot.
I love this design because, yes, she looks amazing.
Shit, I didn't mute my phone. Damn you, NYC Furby, and your stream. Hey, what's stuck on my phone? Get out of here. Sorry. Yeah, I want to bang this version of Rita.
Okay.
No cone boobs.
And then Alpha.
That's way too high tech for Alpha.
I agree. That was the one point that was like, after much deliberation, I was like, I really don't like that.
That's the one I don't like at all. Zordon looks like a fucking beast.
Doesn't he?
I hope they unleash him.
Unleash the beast.
Don't trap him in there. You got that kind of a hot bod going, you know.
Alright, we can dead air this part, because I need to find this other picture.
What other picture? What's it a picture of?
Oh, there you go.
Whoa. Who is that?
That is the Yellow Ranger.
So they're thinking about completely changing the designs.
Yes, so on this one, think of it, if you haven't seen the image, it's kind of like the RoboCop helmet, how the mouth portion is open.
Yeah.
And her hair is actually coming out the back of the helmet.
Which is awesome.
I really like that design a lot.
I do too. And those sides are way more intimidating than the originals.
And there was one more I wanted to show you. Ah, there it is.
We have found it.
So this one again.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah,
that's an awesome design.
It's the T-Rex Zord.
Yeah.
Or the Tyrannosaurd, whatever you want to call it.
The Red Ranger Zord.
Yeah. So up in the head area, it's a clear visor again, so you can actually see the Ranger inside piloting it.
So they're trying to make it seem more realistic.
Yes.
Because in the regular Zord, you couldn't really tell at all where they were.
Exactly. So yeah, I like that a lot.
All right, yeah, I can get behind that design choice. That looks really cool.
I like the Ranger, and again, this is all concept art. Important to note, though, that, who's making the movie? I forgot.
J.J. Abrams.
No. Whoever's making the movie immediately put in, copyright notice to have these images removed. So even though it's concept art and the original artist isn't working on the project anymore, they still felt like it was close enough to what they're doing to have it removed.
And the fact that this is the internet. Every time you try to remove something, there's so many people just popping it right back up.
Very true.
It's a never-ending battle.
But yeah, I like the Zord design. I like the Ranger design. I love Rita's design.
Rita's design is fucking hot.
So yeah, after seeing that, I'm even more. I was already excited about it, so I'm even more excited.
Well, we shall see what happens, my friend. Let me put my phone on mute. See, listen. There we go.
I'm sure you could hear the chair squeaking more than that.
Yeah, probably.
All right. And other leaky garbage news.
All right.
Well, it's not garbage, but we have some Godzilla Resurgence leaked pics.
Do we?
So we talked about this a few weeks ago.
Yeah, we did.
Japan, Toho, is making their own Godzilla movie.
Ooh, the Japan.
It's total Japan.
I love Japan.
I am
Japaning.
I am Japan it.
All right, so there are leaked images of what they're working on with the new Godzilla?
All right, yes. Did you watch the live-action Attack on Titan movie?
It's not even out yet.
Apparently you can get
It.
yes.
No, I haven't seen it.
Okay. So the gentleman whose name I don't remember, who did the creature designs on Attack on Titan,
Who apparently did a really good job.
is doing creature designs for Godzilla.
He really wanted to use actual people instead of CG.
Yes.
I have a feeling I know where this is going, actually,
Okay.
now that I just said that.
All right. So I'm going to pull these pictures up for you to look at.
All right. I thought we already had them. Aren't they in this tab?
So this is the movie poster that I was telling you about.
It looks bad.
And I was like, Godzilla looks fucking scary. Because you can see his teeth going like all the way back.
Oh, God, you can. I didn't see that. I'm
Yeah.
at an angle. Oh, wow, that's nuts. You can't see it from this angle right here. It just looks like... All I see is the red part and, like, a little bit of an eye.
Yeah, so his teeth go all the way back to like,
Wow, what the fuck are they going to do to Godzilla?
I guess like midway to his like neck, I guess you would say. They go
That's
way
a
the fuck
massive
back.
row of
Yeah.
teeth.
His eye big, bulging, he's looking down. That's why I was like, Godzilla looks fucking scary.
Yeah, once you can tell where that... Oh, dude, that is a huge mouth.
Alright, so this is what we got, sir.
Oh, that's the actual one?
That is the actual leaked picture.
It's a lot less terrifying.
So we have that.
It's kind of funny looking, actually.
Let me go up here to
We're
this
still making that
one.
movie?
So this is a close-up. You can see his skin, what's going on with that.
That looks bad. It looks really bad.
And then I have one more. That's the one. His little hand down here, and I mean little.
Yes, take my strong hand. Wow, dude.
Alright,
They're fucking up.
so
That looks ridiculous.
you are having the same reaction that I had when I saw it, so I'm not alone.
Dude, that looked ridiculous.
So, couple things here.
Yeah.
Some people are speculating that the reason he looks that way is because this might be the OG Godzilla from 1954. So, of course, at the end of
Okay.
that movie, he basically got dissolved.
Yeah.
So this would be him regenerating himself.
Mm.
So this would be like stage 1 of regeneration.
I hope they figure out something because that eye just looks stupid.
If you'll notice, he has no lips or eyelids.
No, he doesn't. And he has a googly eye.
And some people are speculating it's that way because
It was burned off.
it was burned off. Absolutely. So that's why he...
Makes sense.
Yeah. So when you take it in that context, I was kind of like, all right, I see what they're trying to do here.
But man, it doesn't look good.
It doesn't, but keep in mind this is, daylight before. Oh, they did say it's going to be like a mix of practical and CG. So there's going to be some CG in there.
Well, I figured. They
But,
aren't going
like-
to be able to compare to the CG we make.
Yeah, but like this one where you can see like all of his muscles and
Okay,
tendons
that
and
looks
stuff.
better.
Yeah, exactly.
That close-up, though, with the eye... Oh, dude, that looks so bad.
Yeah, so a lot of people are saying this might be the OG Godzilla, with that. Some other people are speculating, hey, maybe we tried to kill it with a nuke, and that's why his lips and everything are burned off.
He took it like a champ.
I'm very interested to see where this goes, because, yeah, like you, when I first saw this, I was like, what the fuck are they doing? And then once I sat down and thought about it and heard those theories, I was like, all right, that makes a little more sense why, he has no lips, so yeah, if you feel the teeth in the back of your head.
Yeah, they're pretty
you're
far
like-
back.
Yeah, they go pretty far back. So I was like, all right, so that makes sense. But yeah, I'm actually kind of interested to see where this goes.
No, I'm always curious to see what they're going to do next with Godzilla. I guess we'll find out soon. Ish.
All right.
Maybe.
And we have to close out our movie news with a bit of sad talk. You know what it is.
No.
Alan Rickman passed away. David Bowie passed away.
Yes.
Bowie, however you
I
want
was
to
going
say.
to say, wait, did you just call him Bowie?
Look, we live in Maryland where we say Bowie.
I say Bowie.
No, David Bowie passed away. And of course, Lemmy passed away.
I guess that wraps up the threes.
Yeah, I was going to say, roll of three. Three's got to go. Interesting to note, all three died from cancer.
Yeah.
And it was cancer that had not been made public. Like, nobody in the public knew about it. Only their friends and family. Like, normally when a celebrity, has something like that, you kind of hear about it like, oh yeah, so-and-so has cancer, but these 3 guys, you didn't hear about it. But, that sucks all around.
With Lemmy, I heard he only found out like 2 days prior to his death.
Yeah.
How aggressive a form of cancer do you gotta have? Fuck cancer.
I agree. Fuck cancer.
Alright.
Movies by numbers.
It's fucking... Yeah, baby.
The Revenant. 81% Rotten Tomato. Open to 39.8 million. Still not enough to knock Star Wars out of the top spot.
Yeah, it's not going to.
Ride Along 2 opens this week. Actually opened yesterday.
I never saw the first one.
Nor did I.
Heard it's funny.
I heard it was funny.
Might have to check out the first one.
The Ride Along 2 currently has 18% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Ouch.
And Star Wars has reached $1.7 billion.
Yeah, it's climbing.
It opened to 53 million its first day in China, which is great, considering the original films were not released in China until 2007.
Wow, really?
Yeah, so
I didn't know that.
They're like brand new to Star Wars. They don't know what the fuck's going on.
Holy shit.
But just to put it into perspective, Jurassic World, when it opened in China, opened to 17 million. This opened to 53.
Damn. There you go.
Yeah.
All
right. Video game news.
Resident Evil.
Activision buys MLG for $43 million.
MLG?
Yes.
It bought Major League Gaming?
It bought Major League Gaming.
Huh.
Who cares?
Call of Duty.
Yeah, who cares?
All right.
MKX Combat Pack 2 gameplay trailer.
Is overpriced.
Overpriced, yes. Well, not the trailer, but the Combat Pack.
Yes, the Combat Pack is...
Did you see the trailer?
Yeah, I did.
Okay, what'd you think?
Triborg looks interesting.
Triborg looks interesting.
Predator looks awkward.
Alien.
Sorry, Predator. Alien. I hate Bo
Raicho?
Bo Raicho. I've always hated
him
as a character.
Yeah.
You can cut that out.
No, I can't.
Fuck you.
But you can cut it out.
You're editing this week.
I know, but you can cut it out.
Oh, fuck you. And, Leatherface doesn't look as terrible as I thought he would.
Yeah.
I still don't think he's a fit for a fighting game.
I don't think so either. Triborg, I pretty much thought the same thing. Triborg looks great. I actually thought Alien looked great too. But yeah, Bo Raicho, who gives a fuck?
I just don't like the anime. It just... You're not going to be able to catch the, instinctual,
Well, no, you're not. You got to make it...
movements of the alien.
No. You got to make it look like a fighter.
Yeah, exactly. So that throws it off for me.
I thought they actually did a good job with it. They did show some of the variations it has. So it has, the Baraka variation. It has the Queen variation, so it can actually lay eggs and facehuggers come out. So yeah. I thought that was pretty cool.
I would say we'll see, but I don't see either of us ever downloading any combat pack.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I haven't played MKX since we did our retrospective, and that was 6 months ago.
What can you do?
You can yawn. That's what you can do.
Sorry. Let's just cut that out. What can you do?
Yawn.
I already did.
All right. Street Fighter V demo has a 3 gig update.
Nobody knows why. Capcom has said nothing. Vin Hubs, which I follow for FGC information, has said nothing. And you can't start it, so it's still just kind of there.
I tried to start it.
So did I, but nothing happened.
You know what I thought? Because people have hacked the PC demo to be able to continue to play in training mode. And you can't do that on PS4, so I was like, maybe they'll do that.
They'll hack it for us.
Yeah, maybe they'll be like, you know what, guys, it is kind of fucked up. You can't play and PC can, so here you go.
They didn't.
No.
We're just stuck wondering at this point. I know Van Hubs actually reached out to Capcom for a comment about it, but they have refused to say anything about it yet.
And apparently the review copies of Street Fighter V have already gone out to publications.
Good.
That's the rumor going around, so that means the game is pretty much done.
I think the game's been done for a little while now. I think they finished ahead of schedule.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a bad thing.
No.
But they're not going to pull like what the dude from Five Nights at Freddy did, where he's like, "Oh well, I was done with this game early. Let's just fucking throw it."
I was done with this game like a month early. Let me just go and put it up.
Yeah, it's just out of nowhere. It's like, boom, Five Nights at Freddy 4. Wait, what? That's out?
Pokemon 20th anniversary is coming up.
Yay, and Pikachu.
It has a new 3DS bundle coming.
Yay, it looks like the old ones.
It does, but it's pre-installed with Pokemon Red and Blue.
And Blue?
And Blue.
You get both.
I might have to buy that.
Really?
Yeah.
Why don't you just get Red and Blue?
Because...
It's in the store, isn't it?
No.
It's not in the e-store?
No.
E-store? Wii store? What do they call that shit?
Well, it might be in the Wii store, but...
E-store? Wii store? What do they call that shit?
You're just making up songs left and right.
Fuck yeah!
I know it's not in the 3DS store.
I thought it was.
No.
Oh, well, good on you.
Well, fuck me then.
I'll take your old one.
No.
Well, you might as well, because it's going to be one of the new 3DSs, which apparently has its own library. It's like a mid-system release. What the fuck is that shit?
I have distressing news again.
Oh, okay. Why do you keep doing this?
I may have found a Five Nights at Freddy's game that I will play.
Which one?
Five Nights at Freddy's World.
World?
Which is coming out soon.
Okay.
It is a turn-based Japanese RPG.
They're making a turn-based Japanese RPG out of Five Nights at Freddy?
Yes.
Why?
I don't know, but I saw it, and it looks cool, and I might have to play it.
I hate you. And everything about your existence. Alright. Anything else in our news?
TV news.
What the fuck is TV?
New Voltron series coming to Netflix, son.
Alright. Moving on.
It's in association with DreamWorks and Guillermo del Toro.
What the fuck?
He is in everything.
He isn't in me.
I know. He needs to be, but, you know.
No, he needs to stop. Why? I'm actually getting tired of hearing his name because every project he joins seems to be failing.
Not quite.
Fuck him.
Fuck him, medic. We gonna call you what? Okay.
Fuck him in his fucking ass. Let's move on, yeah.
Wrestling news. Ow.
You're the one that keeps bringing it up.
You didn't woo.
Woo!
Alright.
I gotta remember, it's new. It's news!
Exactly. AJ Styles confirmed he is done with New Japan Pro Wrestling, so he's wrestled his last date for them.
Damn.
Has not signed a contract with WWE as of yet. Apparently, there's medical tests and stuff they have to do to make sure he's ready to wrestle.
Damn, you don't quit your job before it's guaranteed.
Well, that's why I'm like, it's fucking done. I honestly think they're just trying to throw people off to make it a surprise in the Royal Rumble. That's what I think.
It wouldn't shock me.
It wouldn't shock me either.
I guess we'll find out soon.
We will.
It isn't.
Stop watching Killer Instinct.
I can't help it. It's Arya. Look at her. Look at the way she moves. It's so weird.
Shinsuke Nakamura was stripped of the IWGP Intercontinental belts because, again, he gave his notice that he was leaving. So here's the interesting thing about this is that he's actually still under contract until the end of this month. But why strip him of the title if that's the case?
Probably pettiness.
I don't think so, because you could have somebody go out there and pin him for the title. I mean, he's not... I mean, he's still under contract, you know? He still works for you. So he's feuding with Kenny Omega right now. It's like, wouldn't that be a bigger feather in Kenny Omega's cap to go out there and pin the champion and win the belt?
And we want Kenny Omega to win. I know I do.
Yeah, I mean...
I love Kenny Omega.
I mean, Nakamura's leaving, so yeah.
You might as well promote one of your wrestlers.
Exactly. That's my whole point. But the thing that makes it all weird is, again, the Royal Rumble is on the 26th. So why strip him of the title if he's still there for another 2 weeks? Like, it just doesn't make sense. Unless
the only thing I can think of is it's pettiness, and they're like, "Oh, you're leaving? You gave us this much notice. Well, we already wrote you off, so see ya."
And they're just going to have him sit there for the next 2 weeks?
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
It would be fucked up, but who knows how the backgrounds of these wrestling promotions actually work.
That's very true, but the only other thing I can think is that WWE actually went to New Japan and was like, hey.
Do it early.
we'll give you $100,000 if you just cut him now.
We have plans for him, and it's within that frame.
Yeah.
That could be it, too.
I mean, look,
it could be bitter, it could be petty, it could be money, it could be anything.
Yeah, nobody really knows, and I want to know, damn it.
I'm sure within the next month we'll know.
We will. Yeah,
so,
we will.
Let us wait and be patient.
Royal Rumble is actually on the 24th, not the 26th. I don't know why I have the 26th
close.
down, but... Yeah.
You just like to type numbers.
I do.
I've seen you do it.
That's all of our news.
It's all of our news?
Yeah.
Good, because I've been watching Killer Instinct.
I know.
I love that game.
That's why we're going to go to break and come back and debut a new segment.
We have a new segment?
We do.
What is the new segment?
Character Spotlight, son.
I don't have a character spotlight.
You don't have to have one.
I thought we both have to do part of the new ones.
No.
Oh, well, fuck you. I'm done then.
I leaned back on my radio. Some cat was laying down some rock and roll that a story said. Then the loud sound it seemed to fade. Came back like a slow voice on a wave of fate. That was no DJ, that was hazy cosmic jive. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He'd like to come and meet us, but he thinks he'd blow our minds. There's a starman waiting in the sky. He's told us not to blow it, 'cause he knows it's all worthwhile. He told me, let the children use it, let the children use it, let all the children boogie.
And
We're back. My name is David.
I'm Mr. T.
What was that? Did I name myself something else?
Yeah,
No.
Dave Grohl.
No, I said no. I'm not doing that anymore. Doesn't really matter. We're back. We're doing something.
Yes,
Josh is doing something.
we have a new segment. It's called Character Spotlight.
Okay.
So I thought it would be a good idea to pick a character from, movies, TV, book, comic book, video game, whatever.
Yeah.
Like a lesser known character that people might want to know more about. And we can kind of go over, what they're all about, some of their backstory, things like that.
This one is about Edward the Spoony Bard.
You can do that next time.
No. Hate Edward. Terrible character.
I have picked Doctor Strange for the first one because we have a Doctor Strange movie coming out. And
So
not a
it'd be
lot of
worthwhile?
people, not a lot of people know about Doctor Strange or what his powers are or anything like that or why I'm so goddamn excited for this movie.
I know he's a magician.
He is a magician.
I don't know much else other than that.
Well,
Can't lie.
you're about to find out, sir.
All right.
He was created by artist Steve Ditko back in 1963.
Ah, yes, Mr. Ditko.
Yes. First appearance was in Strange Tales number 110. Hence
Strange
the name.
Tales.
Hence the name. Born Dr. Stephen Vincent Strange. Not born a doctor. Just Stephen Vincent
He
Strange.
wasn't born a doctor? All my life has been a lie.
He was a brilliant yet egotistical and vain doctor who really only cared about how much money he could amass and less about his patients.
Huh.
What a dick.
What a dick. You could be ruining the movie.
I know for a fact some of his origin story is in the movie. I don't know if they're going to change any of it, but
So, wait, I thought this was going to be an origin movie.
like I said, I know for a fact some of it will be in there. I don't know if they're going to change anything.
Yeah, that's pretty cool that they're trying to stray away from the idea of just being a complete origin story. If
Yeah.
that's what you're saying.
No, it's going to be a little bit.
Okay, that's cool.
After a horrific car accident leaves him with nerve damage in his hands, he's unable to continue performing surgery.
Son of a bitch.
He is offered a teaching position, but his ego and pride keep him from accepting the role.
Ugh.
He decides instead that he will travel the world looking for a cure. After exhausting his funds with no cure in sight, he is left homeless and forced to perform back alley surgeries for cash. Those kidneys you're missing?
That's where they
That was
went.
Doctor Strange.
I hate waking up in a bathtub of ice.
He hears stories of a man called the Ancient One in the Himalayas, and he spends what little money he has to travel to Nepal.
Ooh, that's a good place to get bad surgery.
Not RuPaul, Nepal.
RuPaul knows all about bad surgery.
Upon meeting the Ancient One, he refuses to help Strange due to his selfishness, but senses there may be another side to him. He invites him to stay. Doctor Strange learns of a plot by the Ancient One's disciple, Baron Mordo, to kill his master.
Oh, really?
Strange attempts to warn the Ancient One and attack Mordo, but is shackled and chained by a magical spell. The Sorcerer Supreme appears and offers to make Strange his apprentice. Strange says that if it will help him save the old man, then he will do it.
His first selfless act, I'm sure. Which ties into something, I'm sure.
The Sorcerer Supreme releases Strange from his binds and reveals himself to be the Ancient One.
Oh!
He is impressed with Strange's change of heart and reveals that he knew all about Baron Mordo's plan to kill him and take his place. The Ancient One trains Doctor Strange in the ways of magic and sorcery.
Ah. That's when the arcane takes in, folks.
Doctor Strange primarily lives in his Sanctum Sanctorum, which is located in Greenwich Village, New York.
And is redundantly named.
Isn't it?
Sanctum Sanctorium!
He's a master of magic and the current Sorcerer Supreme of the Earth. He has various powers and artifacts at his disposal, including but not limited to the Eye of Agamotto.
I'm guessing, sorry to cut you off.
Go for
I'm
it.
guessing in this that means he's had a complete change of heart. He's no longer the selfish
Correct. This
bastard.
this is years after his training and all that.
Now he's like the supreme magical being.
Yes.
Awesome.
He has the Eye of Agamotto, which allows him to negate evil magic, the Cloak of Levitation, which allows for flight, and the Orb of Agamotto, which is used as a crystal ball.
Did you know recently I found out I have the power of flight?
No, I didn't.
I can only use it when my feet are on the ground,
Really?
but I can do it.
Awesome.
So, I mean, it's, sorry.
You have to show me later.
It doesn't look very impressive. My feet have to be on the ground to fly, but...
Oh, I'm going to call you Chris Angel then.
Oh! I will be Angel Dick.
He is able to pull from and channel the energies of several mystical beings, including Agamotto, Sidorak, Ikon, Oshtur, Ragondor, and Watum.
And Dr. Dre.
Yes. Important to note that Sidorak is the same being that created the Crimson Gem of the Sidorak, which is what gives the Juggernaut his powers.
That's crazy because it sounds like a period.
Yes, it does.
Ugh.
Crimson Gem of Sidorak.
Ugh. It's terrifying.
It gets messy.
Look what Juggernaut does when he has that power. He just rages.
That's very true. Yeah,
Oh my god, we figured it out.
we did.
The Juggernaut's a raging period.
And he's a ginger. God.
Oh my god, the world.
So much red.
It's coming down. Sorry. That's gross.
His most famous enemies include Baron Mordo, Nightmare, and Dormammu.
I thought it was Dormammu.
It's either Dormammu or
I thought there was
Dormammu.
I'm probably just adding letters.
no. It's most people say Dormammu, but I have always said Dormammu. But it's however you want to pronounce it.
Either way, he sucks in MVC3.
He is, but he's awesome in the comics. He's a warlord from another dimension, space age from another dimension.
Ooh.
Strange inherited the title of Sorcerer Supreme after the death of the Ancient One. In 2009, not in the comic book, I mean like our time. 2009.
Our time.
Yeah.
This is when the comic came out saying this part.
In 2009, after failing to stop Doctor Doom from manipulating the Scarlet Witch into nearly eradicating the mutant population.
Isn't that also the one that led to the Civil War thing? I said it wrong. The way to release Scarlet Witch from being a part of the Fox movies.
Yes. Yeah.
She casted that random spell that was like, let this hurt anyone who is not of my bloodline. And Magneto got hurt. It's like, you're not my father?
Yeah.
That's the same comic?
Yeah. No. That actually happened fairly recent. But yeah,
Okay.
that did happen.
Yeah, I heard about that, and I was like, wow, what a cop-out. We just need to get them in this movie, so
Yeah.
let's do the most blatant thing we can think of.
So
It
yeah,
was Scarlet Witch and Quicksilver to
Yes.
make that happen.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Avengers 2. Dirt.
Yeah, from manipulating the Scarlet Witch into nearly eradicating the mutant population.
Yes.
And then using black magic to fight an enraged Incredible Hulk. Strange felt that he was no longer fit for the title of Sorcerer Supreme.
Did he step away?
He did.
Why would he do that?
A few years later, Strange...
Did he have an apprentice?
No.
Damn.
Well, sort of. He passed the title on to somebody else who ended up dying.
So does that mean he came back?
A few years later, Strange is again forced to use black magic to best his foe named Daniel Drum, whom had found a way to possess many of the members of the Avengers.
Huh.
After using the black magic but not being corrupted by it this time, he is visited by the ghost of the Ancient One, who tells him that because he selflessly used black magic and was not corrupted by it, he is truly worthy of being the Sorcerer Supreme. So currently, he is back to being the Sorcerer Supreme.
So basically, you can use in that universe black magic, but if it's for good cause, you can avoid being corrupted by the darkness.
Correct.
It's a pretty cool idea. I like that concept.
Yeah.
It would be like if Luke Skywalker could use Force lightning, but if it was for a good reason, he wouldn't be corrupted by the dark side.
Yeah, similar. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the only way I could think to equate it. Sorry.
The comics, when they originally released in the 60s, a lot of people assumed that everybody at Marvel liked to drop acid. Because they were very trippy comics, and they've promised that the movie will be along that same vein. It's going to be very psychedelic and trippy.
It's going to be eye candy in a way.
Yeah. So kids, drop some acid before you go see it.
Gee, Josh's opinions are not a part of such a nerd podcast.
So no, that's pretty cool. One interesting story. One of the story arcs that they did had Doctor Strange essentially meeting God. And
really?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Stan Lee went to the series creator, Steve Ditko, and his partner and was like, look, you guys need to print a retraction and say it's not God, but a God. We don't want to offend any religious groups, yada, yada, yada. So they actually wrote a fake letter from a fake priest down in Texas. They were like, one of my choir boys bought me this comic book, and I read it, and it's the greatest comic I've ever read, and, please keep, this is my favorite character ever, kind of stuff. And the guy actually flew down to Texas, mailed the letter from Texas up to Stan Lee in New York, and then the president of Marvel called them, and they were like, about that retraction, don't worry about it, don't print it. Print this letter instead. And the guy was like, we printed our own fucking letter. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Oh, God. How did Stan Lee react when he found out that that's how he got around it?
I don't know. That's a good question.
That's a great question.
Or maybe he doesn't know. I don't know.
I'm sure if you know, Stan Lee knows.
Yeah, I don't know. Stan Lee knows a lot of stuff. He might just be like, fuck it, I don't care.
He was probably like, you know what, you figured out a loophole. Congratulations, whatever.
So that's Doctor Strange. Character spotlight, so you know a little bit more about the character.
I'm a little more interested to see the movie now, honestly.
Oh, cool.
I'm curious to see how they take it, knowing the information I have.
Well, then I did my job, sir.
I think, yeah, you did good.
All right.
You did good. You didn't finish your story, but you did good, you bitch.
Hey, I can't do voices when my throat's like this, all right?
I have too many dicks in the throat right now.
We need more dicks.
He needs more dicks and less dicks at the
What's
same
up
time.
with Team Emo on fucking Killer Instinct on here?
I don't know, but we're going to take a break and come back and do some gasms.
Alright. Oh.
Ground control to Major Tom. Ground control to Major Tom. Take your protein pills and put your helmet on. 10. Ground control to Major Tom. 8, 7, 6. Commencing countdown, engines on. 3, 2. Check ignition and may God's love be with you.
Oh my god, I'm so having a nerdgasm.
Get up, come on, get down with the sickness.
Get down with my dickness. Sorry, I fucked that up.
All right. On to nerdgasms. You got any gasms?
Call of Duty Black Ops 3.
Jesus!
3 weeks in a row. Haven't had one of these since Metal Gear Solid. I'm still enjoying the fuck out of that game.
Okay.
It's a lot of fun. It stresses you the fuck out. I'm getting too old for these. But I'm still doing good. Still a beast.
All right.
Still a beast.
Well, I'm still playing the fuck out of Street Fighter, so...
I'm playing it here and there. I've started playing it more now that you've been playing it more because I hate the fact that I can't beat you, but whatever. It's life.
You'll get there, buddy.
Fuck you. I should just give up and get ready to move on because we only got another month.
I know. The only reason I'm playing is because I got that tournament coming up, so...
True. I've said it before, and I'll say it again. Scald, the podcast, SKALD.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking amazing. Aubrey Sitterson is a beast. The dude knows how to do storytelling. If you've never checked it out, if you're listening to this, you obviously listen to podcasts.
I would
go ahead.
think, yeah.
Go ahead and search Scald. It's a great story. I'm listening to it for the second time over. He does, I think I told you about it before, but I'll explain it again. It's a sword and sorcery story that he does serially.
Yeah.
So from episode 1 to what he's up to now, which is like episode 40, 41, somewhere in there, it's one ongoing story, and it's he does such a good job of telling it.
Not like us.
It's not a comedy story at all. It's
No,
a very
I mean-
serious, dark, gritty story.
I meant like we're not very good at...
No, we're awesome at what we do. We try to be stupid and funny.
Yeah.
Whereas this story it's a very dark, gritty story, and it's so worth listening to. So, if you haven't checked out Scald, which I know you haven't,
No, I have not.
guarantee you'll love it. Give it 2 episodes.
Okay.
The first episode is great, but the second one is where it really just kicks in, because I just started listening again Thursday, and I'm almost through all 40 again already. It's a fucking awesome podcast. Scald. And it's a cool name.
Yeah, every time you say that, I just think of Skullfuck, so...
Jesus. It's basically what that story is.
Got your eyes up, Skullfuck, you boy.
That should be a metal song.
Any other gasms?
Not really.
Okay.
Like, no, Maximilian, he's fucking awesome. I've been watching a lot of his videos again.
Yeah.
He posted some Guilty Gear Exarch videos. He posted some UMVC3 videos. He's just... the dude is like a god amongst the FGC. How can you be good at every fighting game you play?
It's very true.
And anytime when I'm like, oh man, he's doing great, and he's like, I haven't played this in forever, I'm like, fuck you, dude. How are you so good?
Yeah, like, the title of the excerpt video he just posted was, I Got Bodied. And I'm like, dude, he beat you one match, and then you destroyed him for the rest of it.
Yeah, Maximilian is such an amazing part of the FGC. Like, everybody in the FGC knows who Maximilian is.
Of course, yeah.
He's I would say he's probably close to the American version of Daigo. Whereas Daigo has amazing talent and wins tournaments and everything, it's just Maximilian is so known.
Yeah, he's more the entertainment side.
Yeah, he's an awesome dude. His
Like,
streams are always fun.
Daigo is the New Japan Pro Wrestling, and Max is the WWE.
Yeah, even though WWE isn't as good,
Yeah,
people still love it.
there you go.
I love watching Max videos. He's so good at everything he plays. Like, literally, I can't figure it out. He's always like, there's not a fighting game I've watched him play where he hasn't just been able to figure it out on the fly, even if he didn't know it. So, check out Maximilian. And if you were going to check out anything specific, I would say check out his, did you watch how he went back and did everything leading up to the Marvel vs. series? Those are some awesome videos to watch. I think we've talked about that before, but if you haven't, go ahead and check out that little wrap-up he has on that entire series.
Yeah, it was good times.
Yes, he talks about how broken the early games are.
Oh, they were super broken. Good lord.
Oh, watching the way they play, it's like, wow, that was a game?
Yeah, especially X-Men Children of the Atom, which I loved when I was growing up. But they're doing shit in there. I was like, this game is ridiculous. Like, oh my, like, how did this get made?
People don't game as hard as they do now.
I guess not, because I remember...
It's like when you found those Mortal Kombat 2 combo videos.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
It's like nobody knew about that shit, and you see it in those videos you found. It's like there's no combo reduction. There's
no
decrease in
damage scaling.
And it's just absolutely insane. It's like, oh, 2 hits, yeah, here we go, he's gone.
Yep.
just watch the life bar go.
That's very true.
Older fighting games are not the way. It's the same thing with like shooters and everything, like Doom. Doom used to be considered hard. They never even made you look up or down. Just aim in general direction, fire, you shoot it. Look at things like Call of Duty now, where it's like everything is your enemy.
360 scope.
360 no scope, sir.
Yes.
I don't know what it is, but gaming is just taking on so much more of a Twitch reaction.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Twitch.tv. No, it's just insane.
I see what you did there.
And it's so crazy because before the internet got involved and everything, you'd be like, man, I am fucking awesome at this game.
Yeah.
You go online and it's like, I am fucking terrible at this game.
Yes.
Why did I think I was so good?
Why am I even playing this?
I think we didn't get our real first huge dosage of that until Mortal Kombat. Street Fighter 4 Vanilla.
Yeah,
Because we always thought we were pretty damn good, and then we went online with it, and me and you had never thrown controllers over a fighting game before.
Oh, no, I straight up broke a 360. I think I talked about it on here. I broke a 360 controller.
You broke that. I broke my original standard edition fight stick over it. I raged one night, and I jumped up, and I threw it across the room. It slammed against the wall. I turned around, and I put a hole in the closet door. I was so mad. That was when I actually stopped playing Street Fighter and said I was never playing again. And then I got into Arcade Edition down the road.
Yeah.
I don't remember which editions came after which, but that was the next time I picked it up. And now when I play Super Street Fighter 4, I'm just like, it is Super, right?
It's
Ultra. When I play Ultra Street Fighter 4, when I play online, I'm like, look, dude, you suck. Just don't get mad. And when I get beat, it's not like back then where it was like, I know I'm fucking good. It's like, dude's better than me.
Yeah.
I know I'm not that great. I'm just trying to play.
Plus, you get a little bit older, and you're like, whatever.
Nah, I really think I thought I was badass at that game, and then just realized, you're not. You're not good. You may have been good playing the 5 people you played.
Yeah.
But go ahead. Go ahead and fight the world. See what happens.
I have 3 nerdgasms.
Mm-hmm.
First one is Matt Damon.
You watched The Martian.
I did. I watched The Martian last night. And,
Heard it was good.
Every bit as good as people said it was.
I'll watch it.
It was...
Do you own it or did you rent it?
No, I own it. I bought it.
Nice.
I bought it. The 3D, first of all, yes, I'm one of those weird people that likes 3D. The 3D was great.
You're the one that made me like 3D. Because I didn't really like it. I guess I really didn't give it a chance until we watched... we were just talking about it outside. Actually, we were talking about it on the show.
Godzilla?
No, not Godzilla. The one with fucking Jax from Sons of Anarchy.
Oh, Pacific Rim.
Pacific Rim, I watched that in 3D here, and I was like, actually, 3D adds to it. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, the 3D in that movie's really good. But yeah, the 3D in this one was really good as well. Especially at the very beginning of the movie, there's this sandstorm on Mars, and you see like all the specks of sand like flying towards the screen. You're like, it's gonna hit me in the face.
But like how I reacted to like Star Destroyer in Star Wars. I was like, get it out of my face.
But yeah, if you're into 3D, you have a 3D TV, you have a 3D player, pick it up in 3D. I recommend it. But yeah, the movie itself was really good. Story was great. Matt Damon was awesome. So Matt Damon. Bandai is releasing the Thunder Megazord Legacy version.
What the fuck does that even mean?
That means the Thunder Megazord is coming back. So like I have the original Megazord Legacy and what's his face. The Dragon Zord and I don't remember the big guy. Titanus. Yeah. Titanus.
Titanus is out there.
But yeah, they're bringing out... They already brought out the White Tiger Zord. And I was like, well, you know, I'm not going to pick it up yet. Let me wait and see. Make sure they're going to bring out the Thunder Megazord. So they are doing that. So I am excited, sir.
You were much of a collector.
I am the collector.
And nice collection of cool stuff.
My third one, the official wife of the podcast, has an...
Yeah.
She has an honorary nerdgasm.
Okay.
Pretty in Pink.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of Pretty in Pink?
Nope.
No? It's an 80s movie.
It sounds like a shitty movie.
It's an 80s movie starring Molly Ringwald. But basically, it's the 30th anniversary?
Yeah.
Okay. 30th anniversary. It's being re-released in theaters for one day. And
Nice.
that one day is Valentine's Day.
Oh.
February 14th, Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I don't have relationships, so that never meant anything to me. I just sit alone and play video games. Sad
Well-
ones.
Well, that's what Valentine's Day should be about.
Exactly.
Sad video games?
Yep.
Fuck yeah.
Without saying too much.
I just watched that
It's
one
about
part of
Pretty in
Final
Pink this
Fantasy
year.
VII over and over. Where Aerith dies.
Everybody go out, see Pretty in Pink. One time only. Theaters. 30-year anniversary. Please.
Is 16 Candles the one about the tranny? Wasn't there one of those movies that had like
Rocky
a
Horror
tranny?
Picture Show? No.
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 Sleepaway Camp?
I don't remember.
You don't know shit about movies.
No. I just remember it was a girl who was acting like a guy who was having sex with people with a dildo.
Boo! What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't remember the name of the movie. I just know what happened.
All right.
I don't think you do.
So let's wrap Be This Gavel up.
All right.
So next week I'll have a story.
Yay.
So I have my 3 prompts were pantless dancing gnomes,
Yes.
rabid squirrels,
Yes.
and cursed artifact.
Yes.
All right.
Check us out on the social media. Josh will tell you what it is because I don't feel like reading.
All right. Facebook, Twitter, Podomatic, iTunes, Gmail, all that such a bird. Such a bird.
Such a bird paid curse.
Such a nerd podcast.
Man, we should make a sideshow called Such a Bird Nerd Curse.
Oh my lord.
Awesome. On YouTube's We're Such a Nerd Podcast, yes. We're done. We're done. We're done.
We got her done.
We don't ever say that, please. Don't.
How you turned my world, you precious thing. You starve and near exhausted. Everything I've done for you. I move the stars for no one. You've run so long, run so far. Your eyes can be so cruel, just as I can be so cruel. Oh, I do believe in you. Yes, I do. Live without the sunlight. Love without your heartbeat. I can't live within you. As the world goes I'll feed you mornings of gold. I'll spend you Valentine evenings, though we're strangers to love. We're choosing the path between the stars. I'll live my life between the stars.